LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub. Hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
Soccer is on the air today. The Galaxy face the Portland Timbers. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here alongside Dan Kennedy. Today, it's the first road match for the Galaxy under Siggy Schmidt. Saturday, the club played. The Galaxy are -6 in goal differential, and that must improve if the club has thoughts of making the postseason. Today, though, they'll be without central defender and captain Jelle Van Damme. Also gone is Roman Alessandrini. He was announced prior to this match today that he has a left knee irritation and will not be able to go. Van Damme, he's suspended for this match. Young Dave Romney will start alongside Daniel Steres in the middle for the Galaxy defensively. Today we also may see the debut of Jonathan Dos Santos in a Galaxy kit. He's in the 18 and could see action today for the first time for LA. For the home side Timbers, they're on a string of 1-1-3 in their last 5 matches. They're looking to avoid their first 4-game winless stretch at home since August 21st to October 3rd of 2015. Hopefully the Galaxy can make that happen here this morning. Portland has some serious firepower, though. Diego Valeri orchestrating things. He has 11 goals, 8 assists. Fernando Adi is the big target in the middle who's given the Galaxy some fits over the years. He's got 10 markers on the season. Today is also the debut of video review in all games in Major League Soccer. It won't interrupt the match as much as you may think, and we'll explain that. When we return, Dan Kennedy joins me as we continue the countdown to the Galaxy at the Portland Timbers. More to come right after these words.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA on Saturday, August 12th at StubHub Center. 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on New York City FC. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
76 introduces The Long Cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76. We're on the driver's side.
The weather report today in Portland is about 70 degrees, hazy sunshine, and if it holds like this, it'll be a good day for everybody involved. It was very hot this week, midweek 170 degrees, low 90s yesterday, so if it stays below that, I think both teams will be fine. Dan Kennedy with me in the broadcast booth. Dan, you've played on this pitch before. You know what it is to play on artificial surface when heat is on that field, and it's something that I think a lot of fans will say, well, it's not that big of a deal. Well, when the plastic heats up, it becomes a big deal.
Well, and that's why the game wasn't put off till 7 o'clock
Right.
tonight, because that heat sits in the field, and even though a game is operated in the evening when it's not quite as hot out, the heat is still coming out of that pitch and radiating, and the players feel it. And I mean, really, this is about quality control and giving the players the best platform to perform on. And for a day like today, really nice morning for soccer, little overcast. This is perfect setting. Get this game in early, and I think the players will benefit. You'll see a little higher quality match, a little more energy because of it.
Let's talk about quality. You brought out a good word there, quality. I think we saw that on Saturday when the Galaxy took on Seattle. Quality in terms of defending. A 0-0 draw. Some fans might come away with that and say, man, you drew at home 0-0. But the way the Galaxy was conceding goals, that turned out to be a positive.
I've been preaching for some type of team organization and shape, and there's been games that LA Galaxy have had that this season, but there's been plenty of games that they haven't, and that is the reason why that they've been leaking goals. It's not because of one player or the back line. It's because the entire team was not working in a cohesive unit, and it's amazing what a big, massive coaching change can do. One, it refreshes the players. They feel like they're starting anew, and that we saw that with Ziggy leaving Seattle last year. Well, now Ziggy arrives in LA. You see that impact psychologically on the players. And the other impact was, the tactics changed a little bit. The conversation in the locker room changed a little bit, and it seemed like it was implemented directly onto the pitch in last weekend's game. They were organized, and it was a very good 0-0 draw.
Now, coaching change, of course, is a big change of direction. You mentioned it, a big move that happens, usually gets everybody's attention. But after that, going forward, getting this team up the table, is it enough at this point, or is the Galaxy looking for at least one more player?
Well, I think they have to be looking for one more player. If you look down at both team sheets, you see where the goals are coming from on this Portland Timbers team, and it's coming from 3 different areas. And when you look down at the Galaxy team sheet, all you have is Roman Alessandrini really producing week in and week out. So you need one more attacking piece. The addition to Jonathan Dos Santos, he's going to be instrumental to this club in time. I mean, he's a very good player and a very good point in his career. There will be a massive impact there. But talking about Ziggy Schmidt, if you were going to salvage this season, there had to be a change made now, and that's exactly why the leadership went with that move. And it's about getting this team into the playoffs. And we know, Joe, if you sneak into the playoffs because you made a little hot run, it's anybody's game down the line. So that's what this move is for.
I talk about it all the time, going back. I think we talked about it earlier today. The 2005 team snuck into the playoffs, and then they were off and running and ended up winning a championship. This Portland Timbers team snuck into the playoffs thanks to a monumental win at StubHub Center against the Galaxy and ended up winning their first championship. You talked about Portland, and their goals are coming from 3 main players. Diego Valeri, 11 goals and 8 assists. Sebastian Blanco has 5 and 5. He's their new player that's just now starting to get comfortable with Major League Soccer. And Fernando Adi, 10 goals and 2 helpers. Don't worry about the assists. His job is to score goals, and he does against the Galaxy. How does the center backs, because I think those are the guys that are going to be responsible for him, how do they deal with that big player up top?
Well, he is a massive body frame to deal with, and even though, I mean, his production on the score sheet has been tremendous this season, and he does have 2 assists. But what Fernando Adi does is he occupies both center backs. And so for Stairs and Romney today, they're going to have to make sure that one is touch tight and making sure that their presence is physically felt, and the other one is covering because Adi is so big up top. He's going to create chances for the Valeris, for the Blancos, for the Nagbys, just because of his presence in that space. You can play direct into him, or you can play into his feet. He lays the ball off nicely in the run of play. He's got a lot of tools on his belt that I think he's one of the best number 9s in this league, and he's one of the reasons why Valeri has such great numbers on the score sheet as well.
Video review. It makes his debut in Major League Soccer with this game on the national level, but throughout the league on the weekend. When we come back, we'll explain it, and we'll get you ready for the Galaxy at the Portland Timbers at the top of the hour. It's coming up. Stay with us.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA on Saturday, August 12th at StubHub Center. 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on New York City FC. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
Have you considered a long cut, Gary?
What's a long cut? Radio guy?
That's not my name, Gary. Don't be rude. A long cut can be anything. First, you go to a 76 station for gas, then you go anywhere else. Like that paintball place.
Don't those things hurt?
Come on, Gary. A long cut can also be a stop at that barbecue shack.
It's like 8:15 in the morning.
A long cut is taking some time to explore anything the road has to offer. Fuel your long cut with top-tier gas from 76. 76. We're on the driver's side.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year. Powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
StubHub Center, can you read me?
Copy that.
We've identified an extraterrestrial aboard the spaceship. He's been secured and is open to questioning. Cosmic being, what do you want?
I'm here to gain intelligence from Earthland. You are in possession of the colorful and fizzy liquid I seek.
You mean Shasta?
Yes, I consumed Shasta and had the ultimate reaction. Equal parts fizz, fruit, and fun. I wish to experience all the Shasta. These flavors are out of this galaxy.
Oh, we've got the perfect place for you. At the StubHub Center.
Bring them home, guys.
It just has to be Shasta. The official soft drink of the LA Galaxy.
We are about 10 minutes away from the opening kickoff of this one, the LA Galaxy on the road at the Portland Timbers today, and we will be part of the very first video review weekend in Major League Soccer. It begins today in this facility, and there are 4 things we're going to look at: goals, penalty kicks, straight red cards, mistaken identity. And I know a lot of fans are concerned about this, broadcasters as well, don't get me wrong, that there's going to be a hiccup and massive delays in a game that is fluid, Dan. And through the conference calls that I've been part of, through the video that I watched at MajorLeagueSoccer.com, I don't believe this is going to hinder the match very much once everybody gets used to what video review is.
For me, this is a massive enhancer to our game in the United States, and taking a step forward and making sure that with the technology we have at our fingertips now, used the right way, you're going to get more consistent results, and that's what we want from our officials. So to me, this is a win in Major League Soccer. There's going to be some hiccups along the way, I'm sure, but if it takes 2 to 3 minutes even to get a call right, and not any run of play call, but these are the impact decisions correct, I think it's a win for the league.
Couple of things I think fans need to understand. There are video review officials at every facility in Major League Soccer. They have their complements of cameras that are necessary to run the equipment that they have. What they are a video assistant referee, no different than what we used to call the linesmen, assistant referees. That's what they are. They are assistant referees. They are to give the central referee a heads up, hey, I think you should look at this play. And the referee, when he decides to, if he decides to, he will stop play, make a monitor type reference so the fans understand what's going on, and that's what they will do. Only be overturned by the central referee. So that there's no decision made out of New York. There's no decision made up high here in the broadcast booth or the press box level of any stadium you go. The referee on the field still makes that decision. The referee on the field is still in control of the match.
And that's exactly what you want from this, and this is why it took a little bit of time to iron out and make sure it flowed properly with the game, and be able to get the information to the center referee who has final say on the match, on the field. This MLS has worked extremely hard on this process, and we've already seen from games yesterday, Philadelphia Union FC Dallas, goal got turned back, in which FC Dallas scored, and the referee allowed the goal to stand, and the VAR sent him a note. He puts the game on hold, reviews the footage, turns the goal over, which was the right call. The goalkeeper was fouled on the play, and to me, it just keeps the quality of the game up, and that's what the players, the coaches, and the referees are all looking for.
One thing to understand, though, if there is a stoppage in play, for example, a goal scored, and then there's a kickoff, and then play continues, it cannot be reviewed. If there's a throw-in, stoppage in play, or a free kick, stoppage in play, and that kick is taken, it cannot be reviewed. So those are the things. So in other words, if a referee calls a penalty, the penalty kick is taken, goal is scored, it cannot be reviewed. So this is how quickly the VAR has to make a decision on whether to stop the game or go forward. So it will continue in a fluid manner.
That's right. And the only risk now, talking about continuing in a fluid manner, is if there is a
technical glitch?
No, if there is a goal scored or if there's a penalty kick not called and the play continues, and 20 seconds later there is another goal scored, and then they go back to the previous penalty kick on the other end and decide that it is a penalty kick, they will disallow that goal scored in transition, and they will fall back into a penalty kick. So there is a time essence that there's going to be a little lapse when plays are being reviewed, but nonetheless, that's the risk you have to take.
From our standpoint, I plan to call the game as we normally call the game. We'll let the officials officiate the game, and we will bring you the information as it gets to us. The players are making their way onto the pitch. The LA Galaxy and the Portland Timbers, they are coming to you in moments. Will Giovanni Dos Santos and his brother be on the pitch at the same time? We'll give you the first 11 when we return. Galaxy at the Portland Timbers. It is coming up next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. SNHU, see yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub, hey Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota, let's go places. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same, to be the last team standing. This is LA on Saturday, August 12th at StubHub Center. Five-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on New York City FC. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
You know what, son? Shasta Red Pop always brings me back to fireworks at the lake on the 4th of July. I can still hear those fireworks popping.
You know, I've always been a tiki punch kind of guy. Sounds like a ukulele at a luau.
Oh, California Dreamin' always brings me back to the surf and the sun of the California coast.
Remember all the Fiesta punch we drank at that backyard fiesta? If it sounds like flavor, it just has to be Shasta.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible $2,500 factory cash back on a new 2016 Camry, $2,000 back on a new Sienna or the redesigned Prius. Get $1,500 cash back on a new Corolla or $1,000 back on a new Tundra. It all ends September 6th, so hurry in before they're gone. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6th. Offers may vary by region.
When you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Take a look at today's starting lineup. It's brought to you by City National Bank, the official bank of the LA Galaxy. In goal, Brian Rowe for the Galaxy. He's got a 1.6 goals against average, 3-4-3 on the year, 2 clean sheets, including the one on Saturday against Seattle. But the Galaxy have been shut out 6 times this season. The defense will be Ashley Cole with Dave Romney, Daniel Steres, and Pele Van Aanholt. At the right side defensively, the new player, Van Aanholt. The captain will be Ashley Cole here today. We mentioned Jelle Van Damme is suspended for the Galaxy today. Jermaine Jones and Joao Pedro are the holding midfielders with Emmanuel Boateng, Giovanni Dos Santos, and Jossie Zardes at midfield. The target today will be Jack McInerney, and we were talking about this, Dan, before the game. Jack Mack, he's got a pretty good history if you think about it.
Well, today is his 100th start, and he's got 40-some-odd goals to his name in this league for a young forward. This is a club that he used to play at. He knows this stadium well. Jack is extremely technical, very clean on the ball in the box, bit of a poaching forward. So he'll run stretches in this game where he won't necessarily have much impact, and that's kind of the downside to his game. But nonetheless, he's given a massive opportunity today by Ziggy Schmidt. He's going to start up top. We're going to see what he can do over, maybe 60, 70 minutes, because I imagine he'll need to work incredibly hard for this team defensively today. But if he gets his chances, technically, very, very clean. I think he can put one away.
For the Portland Timbers, Jake Gleason in goal, a 1.53 goals against average. His defense, Mabiala, Miller, Powell, and Ridgewell. We are underway with the Galaxy with the ball off the kickoff, defending the goal to our left and attacking from left to right in their customary white uniforms, the blue and gold sash as it's cleared back into midfield. This ball will come out the right side. Jermaine Jones has it now, left side of the center circle. Won by Giovanni Dos Santos. Ashley Cole on the left wing. It'll go. Jossie Zardes. Zardes runs into his defender in Powell. Powell still on possession and a foul called against the Galaxy. Drew Fisher is our referee today. And a free kick for the Portland Timbers.
Oh, sorry, Joe. Very interesting game here today. It's you got two teams that are very heavy with midfielders, and the difference between the two teams up to this point in the season, in my mind, has been a lone striker, and that's Addy for Portland Timbers. He's been one of the best in the league this year, and that's just a point on the pitch for the Galaxy that they've lacked or been missing. So now with Alessandrini out, you're just kind of wondering who's going to step up and create that production. Maybe a guy like Ima Boateng.
Now remember, we mentioned in the broadcast that at the top of the broadcast that Ramon Alessandrini is not available today, not even in the 18, dealing with some left knee irritation. He was out there running earlier with the training staff, maybe giving it a test, and he's not able to go. Maybe just on the surface, maybe it's a precaution, I'm not sure, but he's not in the 18 today. Gleason will pick up in his area, and a long ball out of the Galaxy defense.
Well, you touched on this in the pregame show, Joe, about the turf, and the one thing I'll say about the turf is if you're carrying a knock, these are the games to miss, because the turf just seems to add a little bit more stress on the players' bodies in a game. So if you have a little growing strain, you have a little knee inflammation, whatever it may be, you need to really be cautious in matches like this.
Here's Jermaine Jones now for the Galaxy. Middle of the park, you'll find Gyasi Zardes. He's stripped of the ball. Nagbe, Chara, back out the right side it goes. Alves Powell, and defensively as Portland will set up. Ridgewell under some pressure here from McInerney. It'll be wheeled around now. Ridgewell from Guzman. He'll get it back. Guzman in the midfield. Watched there by Giovanni Dos Santos. Chara in the center of the park. Lets it go for Darlington Nagbe. Former Galaxy coach Bruce Arena is here, the U.S. national team head man. He's got a few players he can watch as he looks to September 1st in the next qualifying round for the United States. Here's Valeri playing into the area, looking for Adi. The header, score! No, the flag does go up. After all, the Galaxy defense looked over to the far side linesman. That flag stayed down until he made contact. And offside is called in possession here to LA.
Well, a good early sign for Dave Romney and Daniel Stairs. Great understanding of where the line was at. They were together. As long as those two center backs are together, you saw Daniel Stairs had his hand up really early. He knew Fernando Adi was standing in the offside position, but that's just the danger of Valeri. He's so good at clipping these little balls in behind the defense, and Adi will show with his feet in front and then peel off in behind and try to get on the end of something. Valeri and Adi's connection just already showing early stages in this game.
And we saw just in the monitor in our booth how he was at least a yard off on that cross. So I'm a bit surprised the flag went up so late. Nonetheless, this could have been one of our first video review opportunities. Certainly did not go that way. Here's Portland on possession. It goes left side. Here's Blanco working into the Galaxy penalty area. Watched by Van Aanholt. Nice job by Van Aanholt closing him down. But Portland gets their first corner of the match and the first one for both sides.
Nice, really big test for Pele Van Aanholt here with Blanco on this left side. Blanco, number 10 for Portland, really good on the ball, attacking player, is going to test Pele all game.
Here's the cross into the area to the back post. They score on the bounce in front. And this time it will count as Portland takes a 1-0 lead. Liam Ridgewell on the bouncing ball into the 6-yard box. 1-0 Portland Timbers.
Well, what a start for Portland. I mean, early on, they get a ball in back, put it in, and Fernando Adi puts it in the back of the net. It's called offsides. Not but moments later, Blanco's working down the left-hand side of Portland's attack, gets a corner kick, and Portland take the opportunity, swing the ball in the box. And it's actually a underserved ball to the near post that Gyasi Zardes is on the wrong side of his mark. He doesn't make a play on the ball. Everybody commits to the near post. And no one other than Liam Ridgewell standing alone on the far side. Ball bounces, he heads it into the back of the net. Really strong start from Portland Timbers, and this is exactly what the LA Galaxy didn't want to do, is start chasing this game early on.
Now Brian Rowe complaining to our referee right after that, saying he was picked inside the 6-yard box. In other words, interfered with inside the goalkeeper's box. And That hasn't been seen as the case as play continues here. Galaxy trailing 1-0. Joao Pedro plays on the right side. Here's Boateng breaking into the area on his left foot. Fires, he scores! And Emmanuel Boateng ties it up 1-1. Joao Pedro with the assist.
Well, I mean, this is just absolutely clinical from Boateng. I think Gleason's a little slow off his line as this ball's played in behind. Galaxy really haven't been on the ball all game long. Here we are only 6 minutes in, but they take their first opportunity with a great through ball. Ima Boateng doing what he does best, running in behind the defense. Gleason a little slow off his line, and Ima just puts it on his left foot, cuts in behind, and great finish to the far post. Gleason, again, I think he's just a little slow off his line. He should be closing the space off of Ima's first touch, and he would have had a better chance to make a play.
I think the fact that Ima Boateng took it with his left foot somewhat made him hesitate. The goalkeeper expecting him to go to his right, on a right winger coming down, and did not happen.
Well, and that's so if you're an attacking player on the outside of the field, if you get in behind the defense, the first touch you want to make is inside. So you cut off the angle that the defender can take in tracking back, and you give yourself a bigger goal, bigger frame to shoot on when you go to goal. So perfect execution from Ima Boateng.
We are 1-1 here at Providence Park in Portland, Oregon. Galaxy and the Portland Timbers. Timbers with the ball off the kickoff. It comes back on an interception. Here comes McInerney now. He's got Dos Santos if he can find him. Chara cutting him off well. It'll go back to Boateng. This time he fires in, looking for Dos Santos. It'll be cleared away and collected by Mabiala with a little help from Alvis Powell, and out of play. Throw it.
Ima Boateng just looking one play ahead, trying to find Giovanni Dos Santos in the box. He could have laid off Joao Pedro, who would have had a nice little approach from about 24, 25 yards out. Could have had a shot on frame.
Here's Nagbe for Portland. Gets away from Zardes, teammates with the national team. Guzman will spray on the left side. Blanco keeps it in play at the touchline, but Van Aanholt is there for the second ball. Back to Steres. He'll clear into midfield. Portland again on possession. Guzman. Nagbe wide open in the center of the park. Jermaine Jones to close him down. Nagbe a shot from distance. It'll go out of play. Goal kick here for LA. What a start we've had to this game. 1-1. And we're only in the 9th minute. Inside the 9th minute, I should say. Brian Rowe, he'll take the goal kick. Fans making their way into this facility. It'll be sold out once again. They announced recently they're going to spend another $50 million on this facility, adding, I believe, another 4,000 seats while closing off what would be the west or the east end. It's a foul, and Jermaine Jones is down, I should say. Free kick here for the Galaxy. Ashley Cole will take the free kick. Again, Jelle Van Damme suspended for this game. He's not available, so it's Romney and Steres as the center backs. Romney on possession now. He'll take it toward the left, try to launch it ahead. Alvis Powell is there. He'll let it drop into his defensive third. It stops, and Ashley Cole puts the pressure on him. Is there going to be a foul in favor of the Galaxy? I believe it may be. It is. A free kick, handball. Powell, as he drops on the ball, picks up a yellow card.
Well, Powell loses his footing, and Ashley Cole is putting great pressure on him, and the Galaxy's attacking third. And what Ashley does a great job of is making sure his hands are down, he's not fouling on the play. And so when Powell loses his footing, he goes down and just picks the ball up, and the referee gets this decision right. I mean, he takes away an attacking opportunity from the Galaxy, kills the play with the intentional handball. You got to give him the yellow card. Now Galaxy have a great chance on a set piece.
Giovanni Dos Santos to take it, a one-man wall. Valeri, side of the area on the left side. It's about 6-7 yards outside the left side of the box. Dos Santos plays it in towards the backside of the six, trying to find Jermaine Jones. Boateng dumps it back in. Romney can't get onto it. Zardes scores! As the ball drops down a yard out, and Zardes is able to usher it into the net. 2-1 in favor of the Galaxy. We have a wild one in store here today.
Well, I tell you what, it's not often Ima Boateng gets on the end of a header inside the 18-yard box. Ball bounces his way off of a Jermaine Jones attack on the far post. Ima does the right thing, doesn't need to go for goal, just puts it back across the field in which Gleason can't make a play on it, yet he commits. Ball falls very nicely to Giassi Zardes.
Wow.
Taps it into the back of the net. Galaxy are up 2-1. What a response after giving up that first goal. I thought it was really one-way traffic in the first 4 minutes up for Portland Timbers. Galaxy fought themselves back into this game. We talk about making decisions. I mean, Powell with the handball on the far side that leads to this goal. These are the types of plays that drive coaches absolutely insane. He doesn't need a handball. He makes a clumsy play, picks up a yellow card, just cleared out of bounds, and now the Galaxy are up 2-1.
But Dan,
we got our first VAR here, looking maybe at a Giassi Zardes handball. I'm not sure.
Well, we'll take a look at it again here as this play has been stopped. However, going back to that while our referee takes a look at what's going on with this particular goal for the Galaxy, if this happened against the Galaxy and this goal stands, we'd be howling at the way the goalkeeper play was here.
Yeah, absolutely. You just can't, if you're going to commit, you can't, as a goalkeeper, the ball gets played inside your 6-yard box. I mean, Gleason, you're 6'4". You got to be able to clear the space.
Look at the replay once again as it comes back in. Boateng sends it through.
I'm just wondering if they're calling for a handball. Well, let's see here. We got another reverse angle. Again, great job, Ima Boateng puts his ball. Oh yeah, so Giassi Zardes gets his hands up, and in fact the ball hits him in the hands and goes into the it goes into the back of the net, but it kills the ball. VAR, handball, and here we are, Joe.
And it's going to be shown here on the Providence Park video board so the fans see what happens. The goal's been disallowed. Portland will have a goal kick out of this, and it's still 1-1. It should be replayed on the video board so the fans know exactly why the official made the call, but we'll find that out as the game progresses.
The official pointed to his hand, gives Giassi Zardes a yellow card, and now we are 2017. We got video assistance in games, and it's all for the integrity of results and making sure they get the big decisions right.
We are 1-1, and it is the correct call ultimately. Van Aanholt will have this throw in here for the Galaxy on the near side as play continues. Here's McInerney. It'll come loose. Valeri will collect. It's off the referee. Boateng should say Dos Santos keeps it alive for LA. Jermaine Jones now over to Ashley Cole. Cole trying to go top of the box. That's broken up. And it'll come out to Guzman, who plays it ahead to Chara. Nagbe does a good job. He's 2 steps away from 2 players now. Dos Santos as well, and ahead to Adi. He'll play on the left side for Blanco and out of play. Throw it. Hey, single game seats to each of the Galaxy's home games at StubHub Center during 2017. On sale now. Tickets are $25. To purchase today, call 8773-GALAXY or go to lagalaxy.com/tickets. Adi for Portland. Plays it back out. Chara ahead to Diego Valeri. He's just past the center circle. Chara again tries to go far side. This will get through Zardes and kept alive by Powell. Guzman. He'll play into the area. Looking for Adi. Headed away by Romney. The shot by Blanco. Go wide of the far post and out of play. Goal kick. So I guess going back to replay, Dan, you have the momentum. You scored the goal. You think you scored it with the referee not seeing any problems with it, but then that momentum is stripped from you because video replay comes in.
And in the end, it's just the right call. I think, this is just the learning curve of us experiencing this VAR in games, and it feels a little bit strange now, but in time it's going to settle, and it's just going to be
part of the game.
Yeah, it'll be part of the game, and you get the calls right, and that, over the course of a season, some are going to go for you and against you, and it should play itself out, but nonetheless, the results will be more fair across the board.
On the long throw, comes out the right side for Valeri. He thought he was fouled. Romney will be able to play this out. Ahead it comes to Ashley Cole. Cole ahead to McInerney. Back it goes Jermaine Jones. He'll play it long. Nobody there in a white shirt. Ridgewell will allow it to go all the way back to the top of his penalty area. He'll collect it along the near side. Switched on. Biala Nagbe this time. Adi back for Nagbe, who continues his run. He'll go left side. Here's the cross into the area. It's deflected back to the keeper, Jermaine Jones, to Rowe, and he'll pick up. Brian Rowe. 2 clean sheets on the season. Will come out the near side and out of play. Touched last by Jermaine Jones. Throw in here for Roy Miller and the Portland Timbers. 1-1 now as we enter the 17th minute. Miller looking to take the throw right in front of the Galaxy bench. He'll play long for Adi, who's able to knot it down. Ball skip away from Jermaine Jones, and finally Dos Santos able to collect it. Need to settle down here, Dan.
Well, Portland does a really good job when they get on the ball. Their players are making runs off of it, and they have good initial pressure when the ball turns over for the Galaxy. So when Galaxy get in possession, they need to find a way just to string 2-3 passes together, break that initial pressure, then they'll have a little more success.
Valeri on the right side, able to play it to Powell. He does a step over, sends it through. Adi trying to get that flick to goal. This ball will be cleared away. Jermaine Jones able to clear it to midfield. Adi wanted a handball by our referee, continuing the play though, all the way through. Here's Blanco. Finds Valeri. Was he dropped? No. Play on, says the referee. Nagbe on the left side. Here's Miller. Miller inside the Galaxy penalty area, closed down by Boateng, who takes the ball off his foot. Emmanuel trying to clear into midfield. Dos Santos making the run. Here's the service for him, being closed by Mabiala, and back to his goalkeeper, Gleason. Good job by Mabiala.
And really well done by Ima Boateng. Does the defensive work on the top of his own 18. Breaks pressure by dribbling 2 players, and then slips a nice ball in behind for Giovanni Dos Santos. Portland just had enough to make the play on the defensive end.
Here's Nagbe. Plays it back. Mabiala. Guzman. Blanco. Bracketed by 2 defenders. He'll get the foul this time. He knew he had 2 defenders around him, did a good job earning the foul.
So Blanco, Valeri, and Nagbe all do such a good job of dribbling with the ball. And they do it in a way that they put players behind them. They'll break pressure, put a player on their hip, and then be able to run to goal. And we've seen on multiple occasions already where the Galaxy defenders are just kind of running up their back and creating these fouls. A couple of them play on by the referee, right. And now you just can't continue to give up set pieces when you have guys like Liam Ridgewell and Fernando Adi that you have to mark.
There's Blanco to take this free kick. It'll be about 35 from goal. Plays it in towards the spot, comes into Nagbe. Trying to turn it to goal. I should say Miller turned it to goal onto his left foot and plays it over the bar and out. It's a goal kick here for Brian Rowe. Hey, be there for the battle of the East and West when MLS superstars collide. Jelle Van Damme, Roman Alessandrini, Giovanni Dos Santos, and your LA Galaxy take on MLS superstars David Villa and Andre Pirlo. New York FC coming to town Saturday, August the 12th, 7:30 at StubHub Center. Actually, that's an 8 o'clock start. The match presented by Alcatel. Tickets start for as low as $25. LAGalaxy.com/tickets. 1-1 here at Providence Park with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. Happy to have you on board here at LAGalaxy.com. Offside is Adi, and possession back to LA. Jermaine Jones able to play it ahead to Ashley Cole. He'll find a little room on the left side. Dos Santos, Cole. He'll switch it over to the right. Emmanuel Boateng. He's got the goal for the Galaxy here. Normally we see him on the left side. He's playing on the right here today to start. Van Aanholt trying to shake Blanco. Able to play it right side. Boateng onto his left, crosses in. McInerney plays it off the defender, and it goes out of play on the deflection. Saved by Gleason. Corner kick Galaxy.
Well, this is what Jack McInerney does really well. Is the ball gets played in, he's not quite in a position to put it on frame, so he just flicks it on. Smart, cheeky little play from Jack. Deflects, makes Gleason have to scramble down to his left, and Gleason does a very good job to keep his feet, not commit to anything. As the ball redirects, he scrambles, makes a great save.
Dos Santos' corner goes all the way through the penalty area on the far side. Jermaine Jones spins out, has it there for LA, and then he is brought down for another corner kick Galaxy on the deflection. Guzman with the slide tackle there, and the Galaxy will hit the corner from the left side this time around. Dos Santos will trot on over, and they'll set up once again. That first corner kick, not what you want from Dos Santos. Hopefully he can put it with the same pace, but lower across the 6.
Typically we see Alessandrini on all the set pieces for LA Galaxy. Giovanni.
Dos Santos plays it in again towards the spot this time. It'll be cleared out. Ashley Cole nods it down, intended for Boateng, who does a good job of keeping possession. He gets through Blanco. He's got Cole now. Plays it back to him. Ashley plays into the spot again. Oh, McInerney over the top of the bar from 4 yards out on that deflection. Goal kick. And boy, did Jack McInerney want to get that one back.
Well, Ashley Cole does a good job of letting the play develop. He's in a position where he's kind of getting close to goal. He could decide to shoot if he wants. He whips in a great ball. Liam Ridgewell pulls out of it just because Liam, you could tell, is a little scared that he's not going to get a full header to clear it. He may just deflect it, offset his keeper, could end up in the back of the net. In the end, surprises McInerney a little bit. He tries to toe it. His reaction's just a little bit late, and he can't keep the ball down.
Boy, that was 4 yards out. Now, he didn't have a clean look because it happened so quickly, but
for me, it's the play that Liam Ridgewell is there to make, and because Liam decides to pull off of it, it surprises Jack McInerney. So his timing of his run was perfect. If Liam wasn't there, I have no doubt he puts it in the back of the net.
It's one more blink of the eye,
That's right. The slight hesitation of Ridgewell throws off McInerney just enough. McInerney can't settle himself to put it on frame.
There's the long throw by Portland into midfield, cleared away. Things have settled down here again for the Galaxy a bit. Balanced out.
But, I mean, fantastic atmosphere, smaller pitch here at Providence Park. And it just creates this electrifying game where there's a lot of opportunities. Set pieces feel really, really important. There's an urgency to the game. Always, always a fun place to watch a match.
Here's Zardes now for the Galaxy. Jermaine Jones plays in the midfield, finds Dos Santos just past the stripe on the left side for Cole. He took his eye off it, and it goes out of play. Throwing for the Portland Timbers, 1-1. This game in the 23rd minute. Believe it or not, the Galaxy have had better scoring opportunities since. They thought they scored a goal. Video review turned that over on a handball to Gyasi Zardes that earned him a yellow card. Portland had scored a goal, but that was clearly offside on Fernando Adi. Although I should say Jake Gleason has been the goalkeeper that's been tested more.
Without a doubt. Brian has really had a pretty simple game. Nonetheless, Portland have put the LA Galaxy defense in some tough situations, and they will continue to do so with the talent that they have in the attack.
Liam Ridgewell is the goal scorer for Portland. He clears in the midfield. Here's Valeri. On the left side, Blanco. Van Aanholt looking over his shoulder, defending on the play. He'll take him to the right. The shot on goal, and it's saved by Brian Rowe, right on the keeper.
Well, in fantastic hands by Rowe to just hold on to that. Really patient goalkeeping from Brian. This comes off quick, and like you said, Ima Boateng typically lines up on the left. Today we see him on the right. Puts the ball on his left foot, cuts inside, goes to the goal. Same thing with Blanco here. He puts the ball on his right foot. He's playing on the left-hand side, cuts inside, tries to pin one into the far post. Brian does a really good job with his positioning, an even better job on his decision, and just cleanness with the hands, and absolutely no rebound.
Now, from distance, I understand how that is a benefit when a player plays on his offside to take the ball into his shooting side. For example, on the right side, Emmanuel Boateng, he's a left-footed player, pulls it into his left, right? That's his advantage. To me, from distance, it turns away. Once you get closer to the goal, that to me allows the goalkeeper to identify, I know where you're going once you get close to goal, because as soon as you put it back on your shooting foot, I've taken away that near post from you, right?
Yeah. For me, these are variables that you can change in the game.
Okay.
And so ideally you have these two attacking options in a 4-2-3-1 out wide. Your two attacking options can interchange. So how does it look with them both on their true side, going down the line, crossing? Well, if you're a team with Fernando Adi, it probably looks pretty good.
Right.
Well, if you're a team with the Galaxy trying to find a number 9 forward, today it's Jack McInerney, put some guys that can come in, be a threat on goal. They can still go down the line, shoot with their weaker foot. I mean, cross with their weaker foot. But they're going to be more of a threat with their strong foot going to goal.
Here's Chara now for Portland. He'll play on the right side. Alvis Powell, the one-time cross into the area. Good communication there. Romney did go for it and helps to usher it out the near side of the penalty area. Joao Pedro will pick up the throw in here for LA.
Well, I like that early service from Powell. Kind of surprised the entire LA Galaxy defense, but at the same time, it did surprise the Portland Timbers offense. And that early service in behind, between the goalkeeper and the defenders, is where you can really create some problems for the opposing team. And on that particular occasion, the Timbers forwards were just not ready for the play.
Here's Chara for Portland, top of the center circle. Lets it go for Guzman. Miller, he'll play onto the wing. Blanco on his right foot this time. He'll square back into center. Guzman from distance on the keeper. He bounces in front, and Rowe does a good job keeping it in front of him.
And that ball was dancing, and Guzman from about 35 out, you can tell he fancies a shot from distance. In warm-ups today, he was shooting both left and right footed from distance. On this turf, you can hit down on it, and the ball will knuckle a little bit more than traditionally would on a grass field. So don't be surprised if you see Guzman shoot from distance again in this game.
Here's Blanco now at the center circle. Lays it off Darlington Nagbe, who's had a very good start to the game, although not in the last few moments. He was finding a lot of space in the first 10 to 15 minutes. Chara. Blanco onto the right side this time. He's got Powell with him. The ball into the area. Valeri, watch out. Side of the box, gets the cross away that's deflected and right onto Rowe.
So cue it up, just as we were talking about. Blanco shows up on the far side of the field. Bit of interchange for their wingers on the Timbers side. Creates problems, unsettles the defense. Nagbe, he's having a good season. His numbers in goals and assists just aren't quite reflecting how strong he's been playing, and he's had quite a good role with the U.S. Men's national team. And I'm sure one of the big reasons why Bruce Arena is here is to watch Nagbe play.
Well, his job is to help create the goals, right? To be the starter. If he's scoring, that's a plus. Handball here against the Galaxy. Free kick. Jermaine Jones has just popped up on him, got him in the arm.
You're right with Nagbe. He's very much a 1v1 player, and because he plays in midfield, when he beats someone 1v1, a lot of times that creates some spaces for other players. So he'll in the end start laying the ball off to Valeri, who seems to be just the magician on the final pass for this team.
Here's the restart. Guzman says into the area. Ashley Cole will clear it out on the header. Going back to Nagbe. If Major League Soccer were consistent on secondary assists, then we'd see Darlington Nagbe's name, I think, more often. Here's the throw in into the area for Valeri. Nice job by Joao Pedro getting in front. Back out of the goal, Ridgewell. He'll set it up again for Portland. Watch there by Dos Santos. Taken off the ball by Dos Santos with the help of Emmanuel Boateng. He'll play into center. McInerney. Cole trying to break up that left side. Ahead it goes to Zardes. Back to McInerney. Two defenders in front of him. Does well to play it onto the right side. Van Aanholt. Watched there by Juan and Miller, as well as the second player in Blanco. The Galaxy get themselves a throw-in. Pele Van Aanholt, his second start. He started last week against Seattle. Head coach Siggy Schmidt had some good things to say about him, although it's going to take a little time. Not only getting into fitness, but also getting used to Major League Soccer.
And used to the climate of this league, particularly arriving in the summer after having a month and a half off, trying to get that fitness level back, but also dealing with adverse conditions that he's not used to seeing in Europe, particularly in the Netherlands where he played.
I doubt he sees that even in their preseason.
Right.
Right.
So adjusting to fitness will take a little bit of time, but getting major minutes in games like this is one of the best ways for him to increase his fitness.
Here's Portland on the counter. Good job by Jermaine Jones tracking back. Able to get in front of Valeri. This will be ahead to Boateng, kept alive by Steres. You'll find Joao Pedro. Pedro sent it into the area, cleared away. Tried to find Dos Santos there. Mabiala did well, standing up and clearing it away. Here's Guzman. Defensively, it'll come back. Miller switching it across the right side. Alvis Powell will push forward here. Zardes watching him. Right at the top of his defensive third for the Portland Timbers. And they'll reset once again. Mabiala. 1-1 here as we enter the 31st minute. Chara. He'll wheel it around the top of his penalty area. Ridgewell. Again, Miller on the near side. The Galaxy defending well right now. Forcing it across that defensive front before they can get out. This ahead to Valeri. He's able to play it forward. Romney cleans it up. Boateng will find some space. Unfortunately, Guzman able to close that down. Guzman. Ridgewell. Mabiala will push towards midfield and Portland on possession. Jones watching him. Ahead it goes to Nagbe. He'll shake Ashley Cole for a moment, able to get the ball away. Here's Valeri. Powell on the right side. Back out. It's time Blanco in the right channel on the wing. Again, Valeri pops up everywhere. Blanco, trailing run, will take it side of the area. Nice job by Jones with the sliding tackle. Galaxy come out with possession. Jermaine Jones able to work this ball towards the right side and finds Emmanuel Boateng. Jones again, center of the park. McInerney. You mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Dan, that this is a small pitch. And even though they enlarged it a bit, from our vantage point and the way the game is being played right now, you really realize how small this pitch is in comparison to, let's say, StubHub Center.
Well, and that's, for me, this is what Portland does well, particularly here at home, is they have this comfort in possessing the ball in tight spaces. And then when they do turn over, their reaction is very positive, and they try to create another turnover. So I touched on it.
Here's Valeri from distance. He scores! 30 yards out, Diego Valeri pickpockets the top right corner, and the Portland Timbers take a 2-1 lead.
Well, back to my point on the turf and being able to shoot from distance and how the ball will move just slightly different than it would on a grass field. I mean, we've seen Valeri do this time and time again here at Providence Park. His impact in this league with this team has been nothing less than a huge success. And I tell you what a strike. I mean, certainly a candidate for goal of the week. 35 yards out, goes to the near post, high upper V shot. And the problem from this vantage point from where Valeri is on his right foot, he can really go far post on Brian, and he can go high near post, and those are the two places where you can beat a goalkeeper from that distance. Perfect technique, nothing Brian Rowe can do. Game's back to 2-1, and with a strike like that, you do not need to go to video review to see if it makes sense or not.
No, that was pretty clear. Play continues here. Galaxy with the ball off the kickoff, now trailing as Jermaine Jones will send it long on the left wing. Ashley Cole make the run. Cole will try to get this. It'll bounce away from him. Chara able to clear it. Here's Valeri. On the right side it goes to Powell, and I believe it bounces out, and it does, over the far side touch. Throw in. Hey, support your LA Galaxy Foundation. Browse their in-game auction from the comfort of your own home. Just text Galaxy to 52182. Register and start bidding on Galaxy memorabilia. Available now. The auction will close 1 hour after kickoff, so hurry and start browsing now. Here's Adi just outside the Galaxy penalty area. Plays it in for Chara. Stera is able to clear with a little help from Van Aanholt into midfield, but Guzman plays it back in on the left. Here's Blanco. Back out to Miller. Again, Guzman. Forward to Valeri. It's goal number 12 on the season for Diego Valeri. Guzman. Across the center circle on the right side it'll go. Nagbe from Mabiala. Again, Guzman. So they'll take up the space. They'll create new space just behind them. Guzman will take it as they continue to march forward and continue to put you on your heels. It's not bad.
Guzman, I mean, no one on the field is more comfortable than him on the ball. And it's sometimes even there, it seems almost lackadaisical, but it's just his first touch is good. He can pass left and right foot all over the field. And he allows every other player in the attack for Portland to get going forward.
Van Aanholt now for the Galaxy as they're able to move forward. He'll play into the corner. Emmanuel Boateng runs onto this ball. He's watched by Miller, puts it back out. Joao Pedro shakes the defenders for the moment. Right corner of the area, chips it in towards the top of the 6. It's easily cleared. It'll come out the near side, and the Galaxy are able to, nope, they're not going to get the throw-in out of it. It'll be a throw-in here for the Portland Timbers. Miller goes down to one knee. He's checking his ankle. Apparently took a shot on that left ankle, so he's going to take a look at that, but it looks to be all right. In the 36th minute now, with the Galaxy trailing 2-1 with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. Providence Park is where we are today. As the Galaxy look to build on their 0-0 draw with Seattle on Saturday night. Right now they're trailing 2-1. And again, Miller wants to retie his boot here. Now the throw-in to Adi, able to flick it forward. Blanco gets on this ball, plays it in for Nagbe. He has got a clear look at goal, fires it, saved by Rowe. Pushes it wide, Nagbe will get onto it. Ashley Cole defending on the play. It'll come back out to Powell. Good save by Rowe. Valeri. Back out to Chara. Blanco once again. Plays it out to Valeri, all the way back to midfield, and Portland will restart. Valeri on the right side. Able to switch it left to Miller. Liam Ridgewell now. Defensive side of the circle. He'll switch it over onto the right one more time. Abiala. Blanco. He'll play on the wing. Alvis Powell has it. Pokes it towards the area. Nagbe, check that. Adi trying to turn around on Steres. He positioned himself well with the block shot. However, Portland still on attack. Valeri settles down, but right into Romney. The Galaxy able to clear for a moment. Dos Santos under pressure, still has possession. He'll play it out the near side and find that release valve. Van Aanholt for the moment. Under some pressure again is Van Aanholt. And then, Dan, you talked about it moments ago. Portland loses the ball. They pressure the ball immediately. And the Galaxy had to turn it over there.
Well, and this Portland team, the players are all bouncing up in multiple areas. A lot of movement off the ball from them. You can tell that they all want to have the ball on their feet. And typically what comes with that type of player is they don't want to defend. And I'm sure what Caleb Porter's done, and I think he's done particularly well with this group so far, is to make sure that they defend quickly early on when they lose possession, and then they don't have to defend as much. And they've dominated possession in this game because of it.
Changing the mindset, right? Explaining to them, if you defend while you're in the attack, you're still in the attack.
That's right.
Because you get the ball back.
That's right. And you talk about efficiencies on the field physically for players, and what would you rather do, a 10-yard sprint or a 70-yard recovery run? And that's the difference, Joe. If you can get a group of guys to collectively buy in to all make the 5 to 10-yard sprint to defend with high tempo, then you don't have to make a 70-yard recovery run.
Here comes Portland again on the attack. On the right side it goes. Chara playing up for Powell. He's offside. And possession back to the Galaxy here. Approaching halftime in a hurry. We enter the 40th minute with Portland on top 2-1. Steres for LA. He'll push towards midfield, surveying the situation, finds Boateng. Boateng in some trouble, has to go all the way back to his goalkeeper, Brian Rowe. Here's Steres. Plays into the center circle. McInerney keeps it alive for the moment. Joao Pedro does well. Dos Santos is there. Now the Galaxy on possession. Joao Pedro on the left side. Zardes. Ashley Cole overlapping. Zardes still with the ball. Can't find the release at this point. Back out to Jermaine Jones. He'll lift to the right side. Van Aanholt tries to square in towards the center of the box. He does, but Ridgewell is there for the easy clearance. On the bounce, it goes ahead to Adi. He'll break forward, gets around Romney. He's got a break at goal. Adi in on net. And is he brought down? Our referee says no. We continue as Rowe is able to pick up, and it's clear to Ashley Cole.
Well, I'm not sure what the ref saw there. I thought there was definitely a possibility for a penalty call. It seemed like Adi went down a little clumsy in the end, But anytime a forward's running on goal by himself, defender comes from behind, makes a sliding tackle, there's a risk for getting a penalty kick.
You know, looking at the video on the big board, I'm not sure it was a call, to tell you the truth. And we continue here. Or was it stopped? Now, I have a question for you, though. As Ridgewell now is getting a talking to from our referee.
Well, here's where, you know, the knowledge across the board about what the video assistant review does is brings into question the players on the field want this to happen on every big play. And, well, it is happening on every big play. And, in fact, by it not being called, it means it's happened and it's been reviewed and it's not called. So it's just they need some type of acknowledgement from the referee, and it's just this learning curve and understanding that, well, if there's no call made, then the call on the field was actually correct.
Right, and the other thing is this. For example, Liam Ridgewell just got a verbal warning. So when you have a player that calls for the review, or a coach that calls, I should say the player on the field calls for a review, that is no different than a player yelling to the referee, give that guy a yellow card. You will get a yellow as a misconduct. So that's what's going on here. So we're all going through the learning process. The only thing, the question I have is this. The big board here at Portland shows that play once again, right on replay, and the fans respond to it. The coach over here, Caleb Porter, he responds to it. Well, that basically somewhat influences the referee on the field while they already have communicated with the VAR. So I think that's something you need to work through also.
Well, so the VAR is in the booth and will note that play and make a recommendation on if the ref needs to see it or not.
Jermaine Jones does a good job of closing this one down. The Galaxy come out with possession. Here's Zardes. Runs right into his defender. He'll get the foul. Valeria, obstruction. Free kick here for the Galaxy.
And so now the frustration's boiling over into plays after the no call. And it must have been the right call. They viewed it, and the ref was given the support on that decision. That's why it was not reviewed.
And once again, the referee has the ultimate call on the field. So let's understand that. There is no stoppage of play because somebody upstairs says you need to stop the play. The referee decides if he wants to stop the play or not. He still has that same call, just no different than if a linesman puts their flag up and the referee waves them off. He still has that control. Here's Dos Santos. It'll come on the right side. Boateng. Galaxy trailing 2-1. Emmanuel Boateng takes up some space. Pushed off the ball here by Guzman, kept alive by Jermaine Jones. Dos Santos on the left side. Zardes plays it in towards goal. It'll come out the right side of the area. Van Aanholt is there. His cross into the area. Zardes tries to get on the end of that one. It's cleared out for a moment, and now it is up high into the air on the scissor kick by Alvis Powell. Nagbe will bring it down, and it goes out of play over the far side touch. Throw it. We're all learning. Everybody. Not just the broadcasters and the media types, everybody involved is learning with this new system. So here's Joao Pedro. Ahead to Giovanni Dos Santos. Back out, Jermaine Jones. Zardes lets it go for McInerney in the pass, a bit heavy for Ashley Cole and out of play. This will be a goal kick. Hey, Galaxy fans, pack your bags. Fly Alaska Airlines to an away Galaxy match this season. Alaska Airlines and the LA Galaxy offering you, the fan, the opportunity to support the team in Seattle. 20% off flights, a free game ticket, Galaxy backpack. Visit LAGalaxy.com/FlyAlaska to book your discounted flight today. In fact, right here, over 160 fans on hand here in Portland today from Los Angeles. So welcome. Turned out to be a very nice day for the beautiful game. And we have a good one, although the Galaxy trailing 2-1 right in front of halftime. We've had everything so far, Dan.
We sure have. I mean, this has been a great game to watch for a spectator, and the Galaxy, you know, aside from maybe just a little bit more quality on an opportunity or two, they're right in this game.
2 minutes of added time here. Cole plays in towards the spot, trying to find Dos Santos, cleared away. Jones. Over to Joao Pedro. Tried to go right side. Too many defenders there. It'll be cleared back out. Here comes Nagbe back the other way. Joao Pedro trying to stay with him. This will be a yellow card. Yellow card to Joao Pedro, who grabbed on, pulled them down from the shoulder area. That was an easy call for our referee, and a good set play opportunity here for Portland right in front of the break.
Yeah, and this is, I alluded to it earlier with these attacking three for Portland. They get the ball in their foot, and they're such good dribblers, particularly Nagbe with his pace. He can push the ball, accelerate a little bit, keep the defender on his hip. Joao Pedro decides just to pull him down, tactical foul, to kill the play in which he had two center backs in good position. Maybe he takes a little bit of a risk. Nonetheless, it's a risk he takes because he gets a yellow card, and now you have Guzman standing over the ball, who can hit a fantastic free kick only from 24 yards out. If he gets this on frame, it'd be testing Brian Rowe for sure.
Galaxy set up a five-man wall. Here's Guzman playing it off the top of the wall, comes back out. Over the near side touch, this will be a throw-in.
Joe, for me, it's amazing Guzman standing over the ball by himself with the likes of Valeri on this squad. For years, I've
Blanco.
You're right. For years, I've seen Valeri strike free kicks and do it particularly well. So, I mean, this Guzman really must show something on the training pitch when he hits these set pieces.
Here's Blanco, tries to play it across the top of area. It's behind Nagbe, comes through to Zardes. Back out it goes to Ashley Cole. So an added time, that's also part of what we're doing here with video review. Our referee points to midfield, and that is the end of the first half of play. So video review time will also be, to the referee's discretion, part of added time. So that's something we'll pay attention to more often. We are at 45 minutes as the clubs will go to the break, and it is the Portland Timbers behind goals from Liam Ridgewell and Diego Valeri, a goal of the week type of goal from him, leading the LA Galaxy by a score of 2-1. Emmanuel Boateng finding the back of the net for LA. Halftime here in Portland. We'll take a break, come back with a halftime intermission right after these words. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same, to be the last team standing. This is LA on Saturday, August 12th at StubHub Center. Five-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on New York City FC. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
76 introduces The Long Cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys, and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station, and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts, too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76. We're on the driver's side.
StubHub Center, can you read me?
Copy that.
We've identified an extraterrestrial aboard the spaceship. He's been secured and is open to questioning. Cosmic being, what do you want?
I'm here to gain intelligence from Earthland. You are in possession of the colorful and fizzy liquid I seek.
You mean Shasta?
Yes, I consumed Shasta and had the ultimate reaction. Equal parts fizz, fruit, and fun. I wish to experience all the Shasta. These flavors are out of this galaxy.
Oh, we've got the perfect place for you. At the StubHub Center.
Bring them home, guys.
It just has to be Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible 0 APR on 10 of our best-selling models, including the 2016 Camry, Corolla, and RAV4. You can even get 0 APR on the redesigned 2016 Prius. Hurry in before they're gone. financing through Toyota Financial Services to well-qualified customers. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6. Offers may vary by region.
Now it's easier than ever to search for the best deal on a Toyota car, truck, or SUV. Just visit buyatoyota.com, the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. There, you can locate a dealer, search our inventory, and find the perfect car with all our current offers. Save time and money. Go direct to the source. Buyatoyota.com.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
Time here at Providence Park in Portland, Oregon, with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. Galaxy trailing 2-1 at the half. Portland Timbers thought they had a penalty kick right in front of halftime. And Dan, we've had a chance to digest it a bit. Was it the correct call in your opinion?
Yeah, correct call, no call. And you know, now that VR is in play, it's just a little strange for the players to continue playing without some type of recognition. Right. I think so. It's definitely had its impact on this game. It's affected maybe the flow of momentum a little bit, particularly after the Giassi Zardes handball overturn on his goal, which would have been LA Galaxy's second, putting them up 2-1. So it's interesting how this is going to play out. But nonetheless, big picture for me, it's the right thing to do.
Right now, 2-1. You mentioned Giassi Zardes had put the Galaxy ahead originally, and then that play was stopped. A handball. He got a yellow card over the handball in the penalty area. That made it 1-1. We continued. Diego Valeri with the wonder strike made it 2-1, and that's where we stand here. There have been moments where the Galaxy has been able to string a few passes together, but for the predominantly 45 minutes, Portland has been in the attack and the Galaxy have been in the defense.
Yeah, you're right. We see it here, 57% possession to Portland, and that possession has been good possession in their attacking half of the field. Guzman is a player that is just growing on me as weeks go by. He's very comfortable on the ball. He allows this attacking four group on the Portland Timbers to interchange sides. You see Blanco, Valeri all over the place, and it's because him and Chara hold that midfield down. Chara does the dirty work. Guzman does the cleanup and possession, and Galaxy now need to kind of flip the script here. And with the 3 chances that they've created, they've scored 1 goal, and they just need to keep that efficiency up. If they only get 3 more chances, it has to be really efficient. And on the other end of that, I mean, they've given up 10 shots and 5 on target for the Portland Timbers, and you just can't give up that much when you're on the road at Providence Park.
He was quiet for much of the first half until the latter part of that first half, and Brian Rose had to make some big saves here right in front of 45 minutes. The halftime report is brought to you by StubHub. Galaxy fans, did you know StubHub and the StubHub app is personalized just for you? Get the StubHub app today. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. StubHub, the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of your LA Galaxy. Timbers 2, Galaxy 1. More of halftime coming up. Stay with us.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
76 introduces The Long Cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys, and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station, and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76. We're on the driver's side.
I'm Chris Klein, president of the LA Galaxy, and we're a client of City National Bank. When we look at our organization on the field and then off the field, we want to put together a great team. and City National has become part of that team. The business side of the game starts long before the whistle kicks off, from setting the stadium up to understanding how to sell tickets to watch our great team play this game. For our business to function, we need to have a reliable bank as part of our team. Our brand grows as the sport of soccer grows, and City National helps us bring Galaxy to the world. I love my job. I love coming to work every day and being part of an organization like the LA Galaxy. It's the team across the league that everyone looks at, that everyone wants to be a part of. Anyone that we're involved with, we want to be the best, whether the players we put on the field or who we bank with, and we have that with City National. City National is the way up for the LA Galaxy.
City National Bank, the way up. Learn more at cnb.com/LA Galaxy, member FDIC.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA on Saturday, August 12th at StubHub Center. 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on New York City FC. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
Hey, Shasta is the official soft drink of your LA Galaxy, with over 30 great flavors like grapefruit zazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, and California Dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. Looking at some of the numbers here, Dan. 24 touches for Giovanni Dos Santos, but I would be willing to gamble that not in the opposition's penalty area. Not that much. Not enough, that is.
Yeah, for the entire Galaxy team, to be fair, the possession that they found was through midfield. Not enough in the attacking third. Ima Boateng proved to be dangerous against Roy Miller. It seems that his speed is really exploiting the spaces in behind Roy when the opportunity is there. I thought João Pedro had a good first half. Connected the first through ball that allowed Ima to score, but he's also doing a lot of dirty work out of midfield. It's important with this Portland team. You get João Pedro, Jermaine Jones tracking back those runs, as these midfielders on Portland like to get out of midfield and kind of dance that line into the forward line. But now we'll see if maybe a Jonathan Dos Santos can get injected into this team, and if he can have an impact.
And that was my next question. Will he, and when he? Will it be in the 60th minute? Will it be beforehand? That remains to be seen for head coach Sigi Schmid. The Galaxy trailing 2-1. The second half is straight ahead. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA on Saturday, August 12th at StubHub Center. 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on New York City FC. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year. Powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans. StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
Providence Park in Portland, Oregon is the site today. The Galaxy taking on the Portland Timbers. They trail 2-1 to start this second half with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. Glad to have you on board. Galaxy now defending the goal to our right and attacking from right to left. No substitutes to start the second half. That's not a surprise. But right in front of the break, I asked you when we would expect to see Jonathan Dos Santos make his Galaxy debut. And normally it'd be about the 60th minute, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think now if you are continuing to trail this game in 10 minutes time and you don't feel like the momentum has shifted your way, then you might as well take a gamble and throw Jonathan on. He's the type of player that can execute on many different levels, and creating and scoring goals is one of them. Even as a two-way midfielder, he has the ability to connect the final pass or even put the ball in the back of the net himself. So perfect game if they continue to trail to throw him out there, and I imagine his adjustment to this league will be pretty smooth as well.
Second half is underway, and Portland has the ball off the kickoff. Long ball into the Galaxy defense. It'll be cleared by Romney up high into the air. Ashley Cole nods it back to his goalkeeper, Brian Rowe. Drew Fisher is our referee. He's had a couple of difficult decisions to make, including a little help from our video replay, I should say. One was overturning a goal, and one was not calling a penalty, where Portland Timber fans thought it should have been called. And he's been handling it well, I think, the pressure, the added pressure, right?
Well, and this is why the system has been implemented, because there's always a couple big calls in a game, and it's just important that they get it right. But he does a good job. He's got a good presence about him, and for reffing, to me, that's what it's all about, your presence and demeanor and how you manage the game.
This is good for the Galaxy. Here's Boateng cutting it back in the penalty area on the right side against Miller. Plays it in for Jermaine Jones, who whiffs on the shot from distance from 25 there. He had a clean look at goal, wanted to take it with his right, and the ball bounced away from him. And we continue. That probably should have been taken with the left foot.
Well, the turf affects players differently, and sometimes you're just not quite ready for the ball to grab and jump up, as it did there for Jermaine, and it was strike one.
Here's Adi taking off the ball. We'll come back to Romney under some pressure. Zardes now. He'll have to go back to Steres. One thing to realize, and hopefully it was talked about at the break, and I'm sure it was from head coach Siggy Schmidt and his staff, is that, hey, you don't have as much time on the ball as you think. They close you down quickly, so you're going to have to move the ball with pace. And that's the one thing he wanted to see from the Galaxy after the Seattle game, is pace of play. Pick it up.
And I mean, this game here at Providence Park kind of dictates a quick pace because of the size of the pitch. If you're not moving the ball quickly, you're not going to exploit any weakness of the other team. So a great pass from Jermaine Jones up the gut, up the middle of the field. Dima Boateng turns on it, and now he has a foul leading into the attacking third for LA Galaxy.
Foul against Liam Ridgewell, who grabbed him by the back of his shirt and dumped him. Quick restart will come left side. Zardes. He'll work it towards the penalty area. Zardes puts it on his right foot. He'll take it a goal. Blocked by Mabiala. And it'll come back towards midfield. Here's Nagbe. He'll push away from Jermaine Jones. Van Anton getting back as well. Goes left side into the area. Here comes Adi. Try to get that extra step. And that's cleared away. And it looks like Jermaine Jones is down and not able to go. Still, play continues. Blanco trying to look for the shot, plays it in. Nagbe onto his left foot, right foot, the shot blocked and rebounds out of play over the end line. It's going to be a corner kick. In the meantime, Jones is very slow to get up.
Well, this is another tough position for the referee to be in. Jones goes down head to turf, is holding his head and neck the entire time, in which the referees have been given power for a head injury. They can call and stop the play at any given moment. Nonetheless, the Timbers are in attack, pushing for goal. He lets the play develop. Jermaine's now up, marking. You just hope he has got a clear head and he's not concussed from the play.
Here's the corner kick coming from the far side. Guzman off the top of Ashley Cole, knocked away by Van Anton into midfield. Valeria will keep this one alive. Has it now for Portland, chips it forward right off the face of Gyasi Zardes. It goes out the far side, Miller. Guzman. He'll whip into the area and out to the right side it goes. Blanco will bring it down well. Watch there by Steres, and he hit that poorly, very badly. And it goes out of play. Goal kick.
So Blanco gets the ball on the near side, and he receives it well, goes to take a quick cross, and in fact hits it with his left foot, which was his plant foot, as he's swinging with his right and just barely makes a connection on the ball.
Galaxy come out to midfield. Here's Dos Santos. He's got Boateng on the wing. He'll find him. Watched by Miller. Boateng. He'll take it ahead towards the end line. Miller played him well. Comes out to Joao Pedro. He plays into the area. McInerney can't get the shot away. It's still loose in front. Zardes now back to goal, trying to play it back out. And the defender in Guzman able to get in front of that. And so here comes Portland back the other way. It was dangerous for a moment there for the Galaxy, but a lot of green legs in front. Valeri. Just past the stripe, he'll spray it back to the near side. Powell has it. Ahead to Blanco. Watched by Cole. Powell making the inside run. He'll take it towards the end line now. Watched by Zardes. Played it right off of Zardes. He wanted a handball. No, says the referee. Hand was down. Ball to hand is not a penalty or a foul. Hand to ball is.
Well, a lot of stuff off the ball here. McInerney getting in the mix off the ball with the defender Mabiala.
There's Nagbe though. Valeri tried to play it back through. Sorry, Dan. It'll come back out. Powell. Chara. Blanco on the right side again to Powell. And this will be a throw-in. Getting back to that. I'm sorry, Dan.
Well, I mean, McInerney, in my mind, is pretty lucky not to have received the card. He kicks out at the defender off the ball right in front of the referee. Referee decides to let the play go on. And on the other end of it was Powell, who was just complaining about a potential handball from Gyasi Zardes. Another one of those things where he just stops playing. He could continue to pressure Gyasi if he stays engaged on the game.
He looked to the linesperson on the near side. Flag stayed down. Looked back to the referee. Referee continued play. And I think you can't just play the ball off the guy's hand if the hand's down towards the body. You just can't do that. There's Jermaine Jones. He'll play it out the right side. Good ball here for Boateng, who does an even better job receiving it. He'll take it down towards the end line. Now puts it back onto his left foot. Watched by Liam Ridgewell. Gets the cross away. The slide. No, I should say the bicycle kick by McInerney. Did not get all of it. In the meantime, Giovanni says, that looks great, but why don't you just touch it to me instead?
Well, Ima Boateng's been sharp this game for the Galaxy. Receives the ball, as you said, very, very well into space. And with his pace, his first step, Ridgewell can never even really get close to him. Creates space again. Nice crossed ball. Almost saw something spectacular out of Jack Mack. Giovanni Dos Santos probably asking him just to head that ball back to him on top of the box.
I can't blame McInerney for going up on that ball like that, the way it came in. If you're a goal scorer.
Yeah, it's just off your outside hip.
Sure.
So really, the only way to get any type of power on it is to go for the overhead kick.
Ridgewell, I understand Dos Santos, the other goal scorer, is saying, well, you should try to find me. This ball ahead for Adi, though, and here comes Portland. Adi working on Steres. Steres doing well. This heel pass coming in. The cross, score! Alvis Powell. And it is 3-1 Galaxy. The first goal of the second half was going to be very important. This one's a dagger against LA.
Well, clinical from Addy. Draws the entire defense across the field. Has the vision to know that the run's coming in behind him. He back heels it. Brian Rowe gets stuck a little bit tight on his near post, but absolutely smashed it from Powell into the far post, side net. Addy's down. Looks like maybe a little hamstring tightness, maybe asking for a sub. Nonetheless, massive goal for the Timbers, now up 3-1. When you come out in the second half, the game's 2-1. The next goal in the game is so important. This one puts Portland up by 2.
Great heel ball back into Powell's stride, and I'm not sure that wasn't necessarily intended to be a shot, but when he got in that close, it was at about 3-4 yards out along the side of the 6. He just powered it towards that back post, and it found the side netting, and is now 3-1 in favor of the Timbers.
Well, yeah, he hit all of that ball, absolutely smashed it. We're talking about a Portland Timbers team that actually had a difficult month of July. Now we're moving here at August, and this has been a strong performance from them today.
3-1 now in favor of the Portland Timbers, and Siggy Schmidt talking things over first of all with Zardes, and then Jermaine Jones comes over as well. Gets a little bit more from his head coach, and I'm going to guess at this point it's how are you, and I may be pulling you here in the not too distant future, because I think he would be the player that comes off.
I agree with you. I think Jermaine's the one that comes off if Jonathan Dos Santos comes on. But now, I mean, here we are with 10 minutes into the second half, and Galaxy need to make an adjustment here if they're going to get back into this game.
This ball ahead for Zardes from Jermaine Jones. He'll get the foul, free kick for LA. There's a lot of discussion on the field from the Galaxy players. They're just not quite on the same page. Adi again goes down as he came back onto the pitch, and it looks like he's going to be subbed off as a player here. Darren Maddox is ready to go. And now you go from speed to blistering speed as Darren Maddox comes onto the pitch.
Well, Addy, I mean, instrumental in the success of this team this season, without a doubt today. Massive impact on the game. Seems like he has a tight hamstring. Up 3-1 at home. You take no risks with your body this time of the year, this part of the season.
Dos Santos with the restart, played it in towards the spot. It was defended well by Ridgewell. McInerney was just a foot shy of that ball. It'll be a throw-in for the Galaxy on the near side. Rob Becerra off the bench now, going down towards the Galaxy net. See who might be ready to go here, as Siggy Schmidt thinks about adding in a player who can change the game in the Galaxy's favor. Right now they're trailing 3-1. Here comes Valeri. Ahead to Maddox. Maddox as well to keep possession, played it through. Onside is Valeri, side of the area. Romney to get back. Ball to the back post for Chara. Good job by Rowe reading that ball. Otherwise Chara taps it in.
Well, Brian took a little bit of a gamble, but he saw Valeri's decision was made after his first touch, took him a little bit closer to the sideline than to goal. Valeri with the good cross, Brian with the better save.
Here's Van Aanholt. Dos Santos on the right side. Switched over to the near side for Zardes. Ashley Cole, push up the middle, creates some space, but it'll come in towards center for Jermaine Jones. Again, Zardes plays it back, top of the center circle, Joao Pedro. Dos Santos on the right side. Boateng. Galaxy need to pull one back here in a hurry. Boateng along the end line, plays the cross in, and Gleason got wrong-footed there because that should have been easy for the keeper. He comes out and the ball kind of carried him towards his goal. He decided, I'm not going to touch it. He Goes through the 6.
Yeah, he goes up with one hand, so he was initially thinking punch, and I don't think.
Watch out for Maddox. He beats Romney to the ball, but Romney able to recover with a little help from Steres. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, I just see, you're right, he got stuck in two minds, Gleason, when he went up for that cross. He goes up with one hand, which is traditionally a punching hand. He decides to pull out of it, and then, you know, fortunate for him, no one was waiting on that back post.
In the meantime, Giovanni Dos Santos is brought down by Liam Ridgewell, who picks up a yellow card here. Dos Santos is going to be slow to get up. In fact, he took a pretty good knock on the back of his heels. But he's going to be okay. Here we are in the 58th minute now, with the Galaxy trailing 3-1. Don't miss any of the action at StubHub Center. Next year, join the 2018 season ticket member waitlist to receive the most up-to-date information on season tickets, including benefits, on-sale date, and pricing. Go to lagalaxy.com/season tickets to sign up today. Van Aanholt tried to switch it over right into Blanco, and again, turned the ball over for Portland. Not sure we needed to do that there on that switch, but here's Powell. He had the latest goal for the Portland Timbers. He'll play it back. Ridgewell. Mabiala in the midfield, who lets it go. Blanco does. It comes back to Maddox, who plays it back and goes on to the left side. Here's Nagbe. Back out again. Blanco. Guzman. Top of the center circle. As Portland gets some numbers into the attack. Powell ahead to Valeri, back out. Again, Powell. Defensively, Ridgewell does well to take that one on the bounce. However, the clearance right into Boateng, and recovering well was Roy Miller.
Joe, as we sit here and watch this game, 59 minutes in, 60 minutes in, the Portland team is just a little sharper on the ball, a little cleaner on the ball. We see Liam Ridgewell taking a really difficult back pass, cleans up with a good first touch, switches point of attack. Same thing's happening across the field with Blanco, Valeri, Guzman, and it's allowed them to control and dictate the tempo of this game.
Foul against Dos Santos here. He's not happy with that particular call against Nagbe, but a free kick for the Portland Timbers. Liam Ridgewell will take the restart. Galaxy, we're going to have to keep this one close, very close and tight the whole game. It has gotten out of hand to a certain degree, but not to a point they can't recover. There's enough time here. They can get one back early and maybe pull a point away from home, trailing 3-1.
Plenty of time, and you know how games go, Joe.
Right.
You get a goal, momentum shifts, ebbs and flows, and you may be able to snatch a tie out of this. And now you see the Galaxy players warming up. I think it's only a matter of time before Ziggy makes his change.
Here's Nagbe into the area now. Maddox back to goal, plays it through. Valeri's off. Offside, and possession back to the Galaxy. Quickly taking the restart. Zardes is going to be cut off here by Guzman. Zardes doing well to get away from him into midfield. Plays it forward for McInerney. Comes back out to Ashley Cole. Now McInerney on the ball. He could be the player that comes out also, as I think about it. Ball goes right side. Dos Santos this time. Put Gio up top. It's possible. Or Zardes to that target position.
And we've seen Jermaine Jones get pushed higher up the field as well.
Yeah, it's true. Whatever it is, the Galaxy need to start testing Jake Gleason. We're not talking about the best goalkeeper in the league here, and I think we saw some of his cavities in the first half. Zardes plays it into center, finds Joao Pedro. Dos Santos back on the right side. Van Aanholt. Again, Joao Pedro squaring it over. Jermaine Jones. This time Dos Santos once again able to play left side. Cole. Dos Santos once again. Back to the stripe. That particular sequence there, Dan, I thought as the ball came to the left side for Cole, he had no help going up the wing. He had no option.
And as we look down on the field, Joe, this Galaxy gets the ball on this near side, and the entire Portland team is shifted over, so there's just not much space to work into.
Joao Pedro tries the one-time cross. It'll come loose. Emmanuel Boateng keeping it alive for a moment and unfortunately lost the handle. It'll be cleared away. Good work by Van Aanholt though. Keeps it back for LA. Ashley Cole now. Lays it off for Joao Pedro. Giovanni Dos Santos. Cole making the run into the area. He's on. Back to goal though. Watched by Alves Powell. Back out it goes to Boateng. Now Giovanni can't get the shot away to his left foot. Joao Pedro to goal and over the bar and out of play. Goal kick.
Decent effort there in the end by Joao Pedro. There just wasn't much developing for him. When we see this Portland team getting the attack, the players that are moving off the ball is nearly everybody but the person on the ball. And Galaxy gets a little bit stagnant once a player's Giovanni Dos Santos is standing on the ball 22 yards from goal, and Ima's kind of waiting for the pass to happen.
Right. And here comes the substitution for the Galaxy as the Galaxy bringing on Jonathan Dos Santos replacing Jack McInerney, who is done. Dos Santos coming onto the pitch. So we have the brothers Dos Santos on the pitch at the same time here in Jonathan's debut. He's going to direct a little traffic. And the way I look at it right now, well, we'll find out here as the Galaxy get into the attack in a moment. But right now, Jermaine Jones is along the back line helping out, but that won't be the case as this team needs numbers forward.
No, it looks like they're going to put Jermaine in the back line. It'll be a back three. You got two outside backs pushing up into midfield, so it'll look like a 3-5-2.
Okay.
I mean, that's how it's playing out so far. Jermaine's the center back of the three between Romney and Stairs. And so you look at Pele and Ashley Cole to step up into the attack a little bit more as wing backs. And the midfield sits in with Jonathan Dos Santos, Joao Pedro, and then you have Giassi Zardes and Giovanni Dos Santos up top as the forwards.
So that would give the Galaxy the width we've been talking about that they haven't had?
Yeah, I like the change. It definitely looked like something needed to adjust, and this is something, and probably the reason why I'm not a coach, because I just didn't take this into account, but I could see it playing out here as three in the back, and what Ziggy's trying to do is just offset this domination of midfield that Portland's had today.
Handball called against Liam Ridgewell as the ball bounced up on him and got him in the arm as he was on possession. So a free kick here for the Galaxy. So Jonathan Dos Santos comes in. The Galaxy switch into what is a 3-5-2 in the attack. Giovanni Dos Santos will take the free kick. So between the Villarreal brothers and the Dos Santos brothers, I got a knuckleball coming at me in the broadcast booth, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. Giovanni will take the free kick for the Galaxy. Left-footed ball played in towards the backside. This should be easy for Gleason, and he pulls it down. Does well.
Well, now Gleason's taking his time getting up.
Very
marginal contact on the play, but he's going to milk it for a few seconds.
Actually, he did take a knock as the trainer will come on here in the 66th minute to take a look at the Portland Timbers goalkeeper. Hey, Galaxy fans, see the future of your LA Galaxy when Alejandro Covarrubias, Ethan Zubak, Justin Dillon, and Los Dos take on Rio Grande Valley FC September 3rd, 6:30. Fans can save money by purchasing their Los Dos tickets in advance online, lagalaxy.com/2. That's TWO. So Emmanuel Boateng, Joao Pedro, Ashley Cole come over. They're talking it over right now with head coach Ziggy Schmid and what he wants to see from him. So now in the change of formation, Schmid, I believe, is telling him, hey, listen, Van Aanholt's going to get up the wing. You need to run into the channel, right? And make those runs to goal.
And now Ima's on the side where he's on the far side of the field, the right side of the Galaxy attack, cuts in on his favored left foot. Ima's passing the message along from the boss over to Pele. To organize, and now tactically this team should all be on the same page in order to flip the script a little bit here at Providence Park.
Looks like Gleason's okay after taking that knock. He'll take the restart. We enter the 67th minute now. 3-1 in favor of the Portland Timbers. Restart taken, comes long into the Galaxy defense. Jermaine Jones will collect. It'll be knocked long. Second ball. Jonathan Dos Santos wins it, but then unfortunately cannot find Joao Pedro. Another ball to the Galaxy defense. Jones heads it back to his goalkeeper, Rowe. Valeri was the opportunist there. Tried to win it, and it's cleared out of play by Rowe, who does well. Blanco did not see Valeri or think about him early on the throw-in, and the Galaxy recovered on that one. It's going to be a throw here for Portland. They'll take their time this time around.
And this is why Valeri is one of my favorite players in this league to watch, because
he doesn't stop.
Physically, not the most gifted athlete, not the biggest, strongest guy in the field, but he's just always so switched on mentally. We see him here making another just cheeky, smart, intelligent play. Always tuned in, ready to go.
Set up Jermaine Jones very nicely in the near corner, bought a little space and then played it through his feet, able to play it in toward the top of the box, and you may have heard the fans responding with the big "oh." But right now, Portland on possession. Left side, Nagbe. Joao Pedro defending. Comes into Maddox. He'll turn away from Jonathan Dos Santos. Nagbe into Maddox. Return service by Maddox to Nagbe. Almost found Valeri. This ball skips away from him. Jonathan Dos Santos first on the ball here. Finds his brother Giovanni. He'll switch it across to the left side. Ashley Cole. He'll push forward. Cole at the stripe. Joao Pedro. Jones out the left side. Romney. 69 minutes in. Galaxy trailing 3-1. Zardes now as it comes up the near side. He's trying to find the handle. Has Chara on him. Chara able to take the ball off his foot. Plays it ahead. Romney clears out of play. Now I want to say at this pace, the Galaxy, if they're down 2-1, it's okay. However, the 3-1 score has led to this pace of the game.
That's, I mean, exactly what Portland wants to do. And once Galaxy gets on the ball, they're going to be pretty comfortable just sitting in their shape, making sure they have numbers behind the ball, and they're just hard to break down because, as we've touched on, the small field just confines the space a little bit, makes it a little bit harder to break those lines.
Ashley Cole plays across his defense. Steres. Dos Santos will be the player that drops deep to get the ball to take it forward. Jonathan, that is. Able to play on the right side. Van Aanholt. Back for Jonathan Dos Santos on the triangle to his brother Giovanni Dos Santos. Plays it out the left side of the circle. Romney. Giovanni, I should say, takes the ball off of Romney. And if he continues his run, Giovanni, then he has a chance at that ball taken around the left side. He hesitated a bit. Here's Boateng ahead to Ashley Cole. He loses possession for the moment. Joao Pedro regains it. Again, Cole on the left wing. Boateng cuts in from the defender. Does a good job squaring it towards the top of the box. Cole tries to go backside of the penalty area and does to Van Aanholt, who plays it towards the spot on the one-time ball. Not enough on it. And nobody in white there. This will be a foul against the Galaxy. Jonathan Dos Santos, and he gets a yellow card for a tactical foul there.
Well, good bout of possession by LA Galaxy, and again we see Ima Boateng get in the wide position, 1v1, ball on his foot, very dangerous player. Galaxy need to continue to find a way to get him the ball. He's the one that's made the difference today for the LA Galaxy.
Liam Ridgewell will take this free kick. The Galaxy still trailing 3-1 here. Ridgewell plays it long, finds Valeri. Second ball cleared away by Steres. Another throw-in for the Portland Timbers. Galaxy can't quite complete the circles, right? They build that half circle, but they can't quite close it in terms of building the attack to end in a shot and to keep possession in the offensive end. Here's Maddox now, I should say Powell. He'll shoot from distance and it's out of play. Goal kick. Yellow card to Jermaine Jones after the fact.
So now Maddox is down on the far side of the field after the Jermaine Jones tackle that was not called for advantage for Portland Timbers. You know, this formation for me makes a lot of sense with this LA Galaxy team, just because they've been searching for a goal scorer on the forward line other than Alessandrini. And what this does is just allows one more player to get into the attack and maybe create a little bit more for a team that hasn't quite put the goals in the back of the net like they have done historically in this league.
Jermaine Jones with the clearance. And Gleason will come off his line, moving pretty well after taking that injury. He'll collect the side of his area. Reminder, be there when East meets West. That's right. Here come New York City FC to take on Yelavan Don, Roman Alessandrini, and Giovanni and Jonathan Dos Santos. That's going to be next Saturday, August the 12th, 8 o'clock, StubHub Center. The match is presented by Alcatel. Tickets start as low as $25 at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Dangerous in the attack. I know people talk about, well, the Galaxy need to be better defensively. They gave up 3 goals today. Right, but if you're not dangerous in the attack, if your opponent's not scared, they will play the way they need to play, and they don't have to worry about you.
Well, and it allows them just to continue to commit numbers forward, and that's why, you know, this lineup change and formation change for the Galaxy should put one more player into the attack, create a little bigger problem for the Portland Timbers, and make them adjust to the Galaxy's game in a certain way.
Here comes Ari Lassiter replacing Emmanuel Boateng. Boateng was one of the better players on the field today for the Galaxy, but at this point in the 74th minute, you need fresh legs out there. You need to change the game in some way.
And Ari Lassiter comes on. He got his first MLS goal a few weeks ago, but he's more of a striker than Ema Boateng, so he's going to be walking that defensive line of the Portland Timbers.
And playing higher into the penalty area, right?
That's right.
Ashley Cole trying to find Joao Pedro. Powell able to play it well. It's out for a throw-in here, Galaxy. Zardes. Cleared off the first ball. However, Cole keeps it alive. Both players seem to be okay. Shara looked like he went over the ball there, honestly. But Galaxy have possession. Jermaine Jones. Ashley Cole. So finds Zardes from Joao Pedro. Zardes as well. Dos Santos to Jonathan Dos Santos. Nice job by Jonathan Dos Santos to keep possession here for LA. However, it's cleared away on the ball in for Ari Lassiter. And here comes the counter back the other way, Maddox. He'll put on the brakes here. Goes out the left side to Blanco. Guzman. Chara at the stripe. Valeri. Able to play it back out. Powell. Good work here by Ashley Cole. Almost stripped Powell. Nagbe on the near side. And Ashley Cole does well enough to get the throw-in out of it. Although Nagbe thought he was fouled. Zardes able to go into Lassiter. He's tripped up. That's a foul and a good restart opportunity here for the Galaxy. Inside 35 yards.
Good forward pass by Gyasi Zardes, break a few lines of pressure from the Portland Timbers. Free kick. What do you say, Joe? 37 yards out.
I would say double up the the penalty area, right?
Maybe a little bit far to go on goal here.
Oh,
so smart play. Find a good matchup. I like Daniel Stairs in these situations.
Well, with the way the referee's lining up the wall, should be about 35 yards from goal. The quick restart is taken, but that's going to be whistled down. Right? 10 plus the 22 and 18, right?
Giovanni Dos Santos heads up, plays a quick restart out wide to Pele, who's not ready for it either. Ref says he's whistled the play dead anyway as he's setting the line. So Giovanni's going to get another crack at this.
Giovanni knows that.
But now you see this line of Portland defenders lining up in a zone defense where they hold the 18-yard box. Daniel Stairs is going to be open on the far post. Giovanni can't clear the wall.
It'll come out the left side. Jonathan Dos Santos, and this ball went off the head, I believe, of Liam Ridgewell. He took a knock, and the play stopped immediately as he goes right down to the surface here, and the trainer's called out to take a look at him. He's got a history of concussions. You have to be careful, certainly, no matter if you have a history or not. Player goes down like that, took a pretty good shot off that free kick.
Just 10 yards away, Giovanni lines one up and hits it with good pace, and as prepared as you think you are to take a ball off of the head when you get stung with one, you're just as surprised, and hopefully it doesn't look too serious.
Yeah, he's on his feet. He's going to have to go off, certainly. And possession on the drop ball here will be returned to the Galaxy, although returned to the Galaxy probably somewhere in their defensive third. Time running out on LA, though, as we're entering the 79th minute, just seconds from that, and the Galaxy trailing 3-1. Blanco will just power this one into the Galaxy's defense. Out comes Brian Rowe. He'll play it forward to Jermaine Jones. Squares it over. Steres. He'll push to midfield. Switches onto the left side. Cole. There was a time when the Galaxy did have a 3-5-2 formation under Siggy Schmidt. This ball ahead intended for Zardes. Might have been 99, 2000, something like that, if my memory serves me correct. I'm trying to dust it off. When we talk about getting numbers forward, numbers in the attack, being dangerous, we're going to have to find a way to do it. Jonathan Dos Santos. It'll come back out. Jones. Steres. Zardes on the right. Joao Pedro. Ahead it goes to Van Anton. Able to play it forward. Play will be stopped for the foul as Van Anton was cleared out, and a yellow card to Roy Miller.
Well, it's incredible to watch Jonathan Dos Santos run around the field. The movements are so similar to Giovanni, even though he's right-footed, and it's really almost a strange sight to see these two players on the pitch together in a Galaxy uniform. Now Jonathan standing over the free kick on the far side of the field from us. These opportunities for the LA Galaxy, they really seemed dangerous in the first half on set pieces. It's kind of died down a little bit here in the second half.
Jonathan Dos Santos, the one-man wall is Valeri. He'll play it over the top in towards the spot. Did that hit off a hand for Chara? We'll see. The ball comes back out to Valeri. His ball intended for Nagbe, not good enough. He realized that immediately. And the Galaxy will have possession, and it comes back to Rowe. Ashley Cole. Near side for Romney. Jones this time. Steres. Joao Pedro. Ahead it goes to Jonathan Dos Santos. Romney on the near side. Lassiter has to check back to find the ball. Again Romney. In towards center Zardes. Back to Joao Pedro. He'll switch on to the right side. Van Anton. Watched by Miller. Jonathan Dos Santos this time. That window of the ball opportunity for Jonathan was sooner. That ball needed to get to him sooner. And now the Galaxy in a bunch of trouble trying to keep possession, and the ball's cleared away. Cleared back the other way. Maddox is onside. He'll take into the area. Jermaine Jones trying to close him down. Maddox with the cutback. Jones did well, and he clears it away. Van Anton ahead it goes to Zardes. In the meantime, Joao Pedro has to fix some equipment here. He's now back onside as the ball goes right side. Lassiter working on Miller. Miller does well to stand up the kid and clears the ball away with the help of Guzman. Well, Guzman now decided to step on the ball, and he's in some trouble himself. Van Anton intercepts the pass. Zardes now back to goal, wants a little help from Jonathan Dos Santos. It'll go right side. Van Anton, and he's stripped of the ball. Miller into midfield. Ahead it goes to Valeri. Maddox is on. Jermaine Jones was looking for it, but he was on, and he's fortunate that Maddox didn't go off to the races. It'll come out near side to Powell. Not a good ball by Powell, right into Romney. Ashley Cole ahead to Zardes. And it'll come back to Joao Pedro. Ahead to Jonathan Dos Santos. He tried to usher it forward and he'll get the foul. He's fortunate. The referee called the foul there and a free kick for the Galaxy. 83rd minute now. So when you go to a Galaxy match, look for the long sleeves. That'll be Jonathan. And you'll get possession now for LA. Finds Giovanni. Taking it to goal. Giovanni onto the right side. Van Anton plays it through. Is just deflected over the top of the outstretched foot by Zardes. And it'll go out. Corner kick LA. Close.
Well, Pele with the right idea. Just get the ball in behind the defensive of the Portland Timbers. Gyasi Zardes just knocking on the door. Can't quite make a run to put himself in a position to get on the end of anything today.
Giovanni Dos Santos. He'll take the corner kick, plays it in. The header will sail over the bar off of Sterra as he was on his way down. Hey, Galaxy fans, it's not too late. In fact, it's the perfect time to order your half-off pizza from Papa John's. Every Galaxy game day, you receive 50% off all regular menu online orders by using promo code GALAXY. That's right, half off your favorite pizza to enjoy with a Galaxy match. Visit papajohns.com. Use promo code GALAXY. You going to order on the way to the airport? First thing I hear when we're starting the game, I'm hungry.
Hey, you know it.
You're hungry.
I'm always hungry, Joe.
85th minute here. Gleason able to play it forward. It's knocked into the Galaxy defense onto the penalty area. Sterres will clear it out. Throw it. New York City coming to town. Saturday night, 8 o'clock. We'll have it for you. LAGalaxy.com. Very talented team. David Villa, Andrea Pirlo. At this point, we can't worry about who comes to town. At this point, the Galaxy need points. They need maximum points. And every game's a big one for this club now, going forward. Here comes Zardes. Past the stripe, past the center circle. Second ball will come for Giovanni Dos Santos. He'll play onto the left side, wrong side of Ashley Cole, unfortunately, and then goes out of play. He had just vacated that spot where the ball was going, and it goes just behind him for the goal kick.
Yeah, Ashley Cole's pushing the tempo of this game, trying to get something going for the LA Galaxy. Giovanni Dos Santos just mistimes the pass. You can see Portland just slowing everything down. Substitutions, balls out of bounds. You get a little knock, you stay down a little bit longer. Good game management in the 86th minute. They're up 3-1. As Blanco gets subbed off and Esprilla comes on. Blanco, 22 games for the Portland Timbers. 5 goals, 5 assists. Very impactful player for this team. Just another key piece in their 4-man offense that is really threatening game in and game out.
Goal kick taken by Gleason. Joao Pedro will pick up the foul in his favor. Free kick here for LA. Takes the restart, finds Sterres. Tried to push it forward for Lassiter. I think that ball should have gone wide to Van Anton, in my opinion. But we'll go back the other way. And here comes Nagbe ahead to Maddox into the area. Maddox on his left foot tries to cross in front. Good work by Jermaine Jones again and getting in front, and on the deflection, Rowe picks up. Out to Giovanni Dos Santos. He'll switch onto the right side. Lassiter with a heavy first touch. That needs to improve at this level. That touch needs to improve at this level. Not just for Lassiter, the young player, for some of the senior players as well, Dan.
Well, on the play that Daniel Sterres plays the ball on the ground up the middle of the field to a checking Lassiter, and then he vacates the space. You really, if you're making this check run, you got to have the eye contact and let the defender know that you're checking in to draw the defender and then run away. But you can't leave that space. Daniel Sterres plays the ball up the middle, and it's transition right away. So as a point forward, you come on, Ari Lassiter. You got to be decisive with your movements and make sure you have an understanding with the players around you before you vacate that space.
Another ball out. On the ball passed in for Van Anton off his chest. He can't keep it in play. It'll be a throw-in. Well, the post-game show coming up to you in moments. Outside of a drastic change here, unfortunately, the Galaxy look like they're going to absorb a loss.
Well, things get hectic late in games,
Yeah.
particularly if you can get a little goal. Right now, Portland's doing a good job managing this one to close it out.
Lassiter trying to get forward right into Miller. Miller stripped of the ball by Lassiter, and the Galaxy get it back. Here's Jonathan Dos Santos. Right side for Zardes. Needs to play it ahead and finds Jonathan Dos Santos again. The cross off the face again of Liam Ridgewell. Joao Pedro able to play it through. Ashley Cole had a clean look. The one-time ball to goal, and he goes wide of the far post. He wants that one back, I think. Goal kick.
In the end, is actually called offsides by the line judge. Ashley was in an offside position. Fell nicely for him, and on his favored left foot, I thought he was just going to tuck it into that far post. Jonathan Dos Santos, since he's come on, has been lively. You can see he's trying to push the tempo of this game. He's eager for the ball. He's got a good connection, obviously, with Giovanni Dos Santos, but it seems that he's going to settle into this midfield just fine for the LA Galaxy.
You can expect him to be in the first 11 on Saturday when the Galaxy are back at home. Jake Gleason will take the restart.
Well, he's another player coming off of off season in a way where, you know, even three weeks off is enough for a player to lose real game fitness. And now with the time of season that it is in Major League Soccer, you do need to be fully fit in order to compete, and these are all important games, as you alluded to.
It's be a throw-in for the Galaxy on the near side. 90th minute, trailing 3-1. Ashley Cole able to play this out. Romney played in for Zardes, who had left that space, and it goes out of play. So goal kick.
Gyasi Zardes was coming back from an offside position. Dave Romney didn't realize he was in an offside position, plays a forward pass to him. Gyasi just decides to let it run. Now we have Liam Ridgewell going down and going to waste a little bit more time for Portland Timbers. It looks like his day's about done.
So Ridgewell's injured, and he will be done. In fact, he's unlacing his boots. Giovanni come on over to shake his hand and help him to his feet, and he'll walk off.
Well, I hope
that shot to the face again, right?
Yeah, I hope this isn't. I hope this is more of a 90 minutes fatigue on a you know, warm turf field, rather than any type of delayed potential concussion issues from the ball that he took off the face on the Giovanni Dos Santos free kick.
He'll walk on off. And we'll take a look at him. He's being spoken to by his head coach to make sure. Caleb Porter, I should say. Olam will come on in his place.
Former Kansas City man, Olam, versatile center back, can play either side in the back line.
And our goalkeeper Gleason will take the restart here. We are at time. In terms of added time at this point, we've been given 6 minutes of added time. Another ball over the top into the Galaxy defense, Jermaine Jones. Having said that, with 6 minutes of added time, Dan, there still is a chance to pull two back.
Just got to find a way to get that first one. You know, Gleason's been, I mean, aside from a save down to his left in the first half, really untested in this second half. And for me, Gleason is a good shot-stopping goalkeeper, but he struggles with decisions at times. He's not the cleanest with his feet. He's not the cleanest with his hands. So it's important to test him, and the Galaxy just have not been able to do that enough, particularly here in the second half.
Nice job by Van Anton, able to strip Nagbe. Dos Santos, Jonathan Dos Santos, pushes forward to Zardes. He'll get away from Chara. This is good from Zardes. Tried to find Giovanni Dos Santos. That's broken up, however, kept alive. Cole towards the backside. Lassiter loses his footing as he tries to get on the end of it. And it'll be cleared away. Here's Nagbe for Portland. Back to Miller. Olam. Lawrence Olam. Mabiala. Back to Gleason. He'll power in the midfield. Valeri is onside. Estera is able to win this one back as Valeri wanted a handball. A referee says no. Jonathan Dos Santos this time spraying it to the left side, trying to find Cole. It'll be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Alvis Powell was the goal that scored. He was the goal scorer, I should say, here in the second half that has put this game out of reach for the Galaxy to this point. But about 4 minutes unofficially remaining. All you need is one, and then, as Dan said earlier, the mad scramble at the end could still get you the other. But right now, you have to get the one.
On this Portland team, by no means has just bunkered in to withstand pressure and see this game out. You have Maddox has come on as a substitute, Asprilla as a substitute, working extremely hard for the team.
Lassiter will pick up the foul just outside the area, so this is a good restart opportunity about 23 yards away from goal. Jermaine Jones wanted a call for this one. Lassiter is there as well, who has a pretty good shot from the dead ball. But I don't know if the veterans are going to give him that opportunity.
Well, that's just what it comes down to is you got Jermaine Jones, Giovanni Dos Santos on the field. One of the two of them standing over the ball will end up striking this. And from this distance, with the amount of people that Gleason has in the wall, you got Zardes and you standing in there blocking it.
Jermaine Jones plays it right off the wall. Joao Pedro plays it back through. Ashley Cole to keep it alive to the back post. Is pinballed around, and finally Cole gets a second chance, and it goes over the bar and out of play.
Well, slight deflection save for Gleason in there. Ball's ricocheting around. He goes down, ends up hitting him in the leg, popping back out. Portland survive. I mean, unfortunately, Jermaine Jones steps on this free kick like he's going to put it in the back of the net. Hits it low into the wall, never even tests the frame. And what I was about to say before he struck it was that the situation where the goalkeeper puts that many people in the wall and the proximity Jermaine was to the goal, sometimes it's best just to go goalkeeper side low as hard as you can and make sure the keeper has to make a save.
Right, because you're not going to get it up and over.
That's right. Getting it up and over, that's right. Like that. That's right. It's particularly, it's not like Jermaine Jones is a guy known for hitting set pieces, so we know he's got a powerful strike. Why not just really challenge the goalkeeper to track the ball through traffic, and who knows, you may even catch a slight deflection and then it goes into the back of the net anyway.
Free kick here for the Portland Timbers. About 2 minutes to go, maybe a bit less. Asprilla. He'll take it down the middle of the park. Closed off the ball there by Jermaine Jones. Asprilla staying with it. Cleaned up by Steres, though. Now Jonathan Dos Santos, he gave it away at midfield. Chara back the other way. Here comes Maddox now. Side of the Galaxy penalty area. Romney, Jermaine Jones there defending. And they stayed in play along the end line, and finally the Galaxy able to clear. Ahead it comes to Ashley Cole. Cole's pass in the midfield. Tried to find Zardes. That spins away from everyone. Guzman. Back to Chara. It'll come back defensively now. Olam. He'll play out the left side to Miller. Launch long in for Nagbe. Van Anton gets on the first ball. Joao Pedro able to nod it wide to the far side. Van Anton back now to Rowe. Rowe trying to heel it out. That ball needs to be powered to midfield at this point. And a foul called against the Galaxy. That was more like poked out as opposed to...
Yes, Ryan's put in a pressure situation. Probably needs to just strike it first time, get it out of there. Ball gets stuck under his feet. He can't really get any power on it, so he tries to clip a pass. Puts the LA Galaxy under further pressure.
So a free kick here for the Portland Timbers. Unofficially, we are at time now. And waiting for our referee to give the go-ahead here on this free kick. Guzman wanting the 10 yards. The referee now walking off the 10 yards. He's saying play the ball. play the ball, so he wants to call the game at this point. Valeri, in the meantime, continues to argue for the 10 yards, and he's not going to get it. Here comes the yellow card for delay from Portland.
Well, the Portland players are right. It's automatic 10 yards. Should be card for Galaxy players here if the referee's asking for it.
Ball goes into the corner for Valeri, and he just wanted to end the game. He's trying to let him know, I'm ending the game here, just play the ball.
But if the players are asking for 10 yards, you need to give 10 yards. This is part of the rules of the game.
It has come to an end here at Providence Park, and the Portland Timbers have defeated the LA Galaxy by a count of 3-1. We'll take a short time out. We'll come back with a post-game show right after these messages.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same, to be the last team standing. This is LA on Saturday, August 12th at StubHub Center. Five-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on New York City FC. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
We welcome you back to Providence Park with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. Final score, Portland Timbers 3, the LA Galaxy 1. A very difficult second half for this Galaxy club, especially as soon as that first goal came for the Portland Timbers. At that point, you look at it, you start looking at the clock and say, all right, how do you get behind these guys? How do you test Jake Gleason? And the Galaxy really didn't test him in the second half.
You're absolutely right, Joe. They did not. It's the second goal that gets called back was the defining moment in the game for the LA Galaxy. Crazy to say that when that was very early on in the first half. seemed after that took a little bit of momentum, a little wind out of the sails. And this Portland team, you have to give them credit where credit is due. Their midfield and their forward and Addy are very good, and their back line and goalkeeper for me is the only questions that they have in the squad, and the Galaxy just could not do anything to really test that.
Absolutely, and it's when the other team has the ball all the time, how can you, right? And that's what Portland does really well, especially here at home. Now remember something, folks. Portland was a team that was winless in their last 3, and they were trying to not be winless in 4 for the first time since 2015. They accomplished that here today, I should say. But for the Galaxy, finding marked improvement, getting this team to be able to be dangerous. In that regard, what do we learn today? And it's brought to you by SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. In the first half, I thought we learned a lot, especially on the goal from Emmanuel Boateng. There was some good there, but not enough sustained good going forward.
I agree again with you, Joe. I thought Ima Boateng was hands down the best player in the attack for LA Galaxy. Extremely dangerous every single time he gets on the ball, especially with the ball on his foot, but then he goes and exploits the space in behind and scores the opening goal for the Galaxy in this game. From there, I mean, Jonathan Dos Santos gets his debut. He looks like he's going to be an active midfielder that wants the ball, and he'll be a value added to this team. Doesn't really solve the issue of goal scoring forward. And Jack Mack stepped in tonight. I thought he was dangerous on a couple different moments, but goal scorers are judged by how many goals they're scoring, and in fact, there's going to be a rotation with forwards on this team until someone takes the reins.
Zardes on the wing. Better on the wing or as the target?
I enjoy Zardes out wide on the wing. I played against him when he was in that position. I feel like that's what suits him best. Zardes, since he's come back into this team over the last 2 weeks from his call-up with the U.S. men's national team, has taken a step forward this season from what was a slow start.
When we take a timeout, we'll come back with the Herbalife Man of the Match and what is next for this Galaxy team. Timbers 3, Galaxy 1. The postgame show continues after these words.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible $2,500 factory cash back on a new 2016 Camry, $2,000 back on a new Sienna or the redesigned Prius. Get $1,500 cash back on a new Corolla or $1,000 back on a new Tundra. It all ends September 6th, so hurry in before they're gone. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6th. Offers may vary by region.
When you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA on Saturday, August 12th at StubHub Center. 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on New York City FC. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of one of the most decorated clubs in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations, including many road games from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer on the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
Time now for the Man of the Match is brought to you by Herbalife. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. Dan, who'd you like tonight?
Well, I thought I thought Valeri was the man of the match. I was thinking about how much he reminds me of Piatti, and Piatti last night for the Montreal Impact just cut the game open from side to side, up and down, front and back for his team, just the orchestrator of it. And this Valeri, they're so similar in how they play. And Valeri's just done it time and time again. I mean, he links the forward into the game, and then he can also hurt you if you do not step on him from scoring outside as he did tonight. Fantastic player.
I agree with you. I think the shot that he had is probably the goal of the week, the goal that he scored, putting the Portland Timbers up by a score of 2-1. So what's up next for the Galaxy? The Galaxy head back to take on David Villa and New York City FC. That's on Saturday, August 12th. It'll be an 8 o'clock start. Watch it live on ESPN2 or listen to it right here with us at LAGalaxy.com. That won't be easy. New York City comes in with a lot of firepower as well. As we mentioned, David Villa may be the preeminent scorer in this league right now. Fans of Jovinko would probably disagree with me.
David Villa comes to this league, and you think he's maybe on the tail end of his career. And the only thing that I've seen out of him is his willingness to compete. And when he's out there, he is literally making the most out of every single play and situation. For young players and for even players around this league, if you watch him do his business, it is first class. It is 100%. And that's why he's been so successful. I mean, he has the quality to hurt you in many different ways. We saw him score a goal from nearly half field against Philadelphia Union this year. But it's his tireless work rate and ethic that has been contagious to that team and really got them off the stumbling blocks that they had last year.
Jonathan Dos Santos, can he start for the Galaxy, or do we wait one more game before you start to stretch him out a little bit more?
No, I think that was this week. He get his feet on the ground and in a tough environment, and now it's at home. It's who the fans are going to show up to see on the 12th. You need to start him and get him up to speed with this team and in this league, and his impact will show a little bit sooner as you throw him in the fire.
Scores around Major League Soccer for this weekend. It was Philadelphia over Dallas by a count of 3-1. Montreal defeated Orlando 2-1. Seattle blanks Minnesota 4-0. Chicago at home against New England, a 4-1 winner. Watch out for Chicago in the Eastern Conference. Colorado and Vancouver played to a 2-2 draw. Real Salt Lake and Houston went scoreless. It was San Jose over Columbus by a score of 2-1. And here today, the Portland Timbers, behind a 3-1 performance offensively, defeated the LA Galaxy. For Dan Kennedy, I'm Joe Tutino saying so long from Providence Park in Portland, Oregon. Once again, the final score, Portland 3, the LA Galaxy 1. Have a great Sunday, everyone.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same, to be the last team standing. This is LA on Saturday, August 12th at StubHub Center. Five-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on New York City FC. Purchase your tickets today at LAGalaxy.com/tickets.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
I'm Chris Klein, president of the LA Galaxy, and we're a client of City National Bank. When we look at our organization on the field and then off the field, we want to put together a great team, and City National has become part of that team. The business side of the game starts long before the whistle kicks off, from setting the stadium up to understanding how to sell tickets to watch our great team play this game. For our business to function, we need to have a reliable bank as part of our team. Our brand grows as the sport of soccer grows, and City National helps us bring Galaxy to the world. I love my job. I love coming to work every day and being part of an organization like the LA Galaxy. It's the team across the league that everyone looks at, that everyone wants to be a part of. Anyone that we're involved with, we want to be the best, whether the players we put on the field or who we bank with, and we have that with City National. City National is the way up for the LA Galaxy.
City National Bank, the way up. Learn more at cnb.com/LA Galaxy, member FDIC.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.